Everybody, Rich with Prep U down here in the bunker. Hey, it's Wednesday, so it's got to be another episode of Prepping Tip of the Week. This is kind of an easy one. This is probably a pretty important one, too. This one's called Items You Should Always Carry. And I mean always carry. It should be in your glove box. It should be in your briefcase. It should be in your backpack, whatever kind of backpack you got. A backpack for school, a backpack for work, anything. Um, I have one of these. I've given these out to everybody in my family. They got them in their cars. Um, there even an extra one in my everyday go bag and stuff like that. So what's in this grouping of items? Well, it's really easy. A lighter or matches, or both. And I would step up the matches from common matches, although most of my kits are just common matches. You could go with waterproof matches. You could go with windproof matches. You could go with long duration matches if you wanted to. A flashlight and an extra battery. A knife. A small multi-tool. Hand sanitizer, a must. Hand sanitizer is a must. Band-aids, an alcohol prep, and an emergency blanket. Now, though that's the key. Those are the key items that I like to see in my bags. But a lot of times you need to keep extra stuff with you that's particular to you. Okay, it's stuff you might carry in your pocket, it's stuff you might carry in your purse, just stuff that you have. And let me just throw you out the extra things that I carry in my everything that I must carry kit. Glasses. I don't need them for everyday use. I can drive without them. I'm great, but I'm old and I can't read a dang thing if I don't have glasses. Well, there's been many times that I didn't have them in my vest. I didn't have them in my backpack for school, but inside my little car kit, extra pair of glasses, and I was actually able to teach that day, which worked out really good. Socks. I love to have extra pair of socks. A really nice wool sock with a liner is in every single one of my bags. It's actually, I have some in the glove box of my car. My feet sweat a little bit. They don't stink, thank God, but they sweat a little bit, and in cold weather, they sweat more. Socks, that's something personal to me. Glasses, personal to me. Wire. I like to have a little bit of wire. It's just the green um, wire you get from uh, oh gosh, like a Hobby Lobby or a Michaels. It's crafting wire wrapped around a piece of wood or a dowel rod or whatever. I like to have that wire because that comes in handy to repair stuff. I also like plastic bags, a couple plastic bags in my kit. And why? Well, if I'm not smart and I really have my good shoes on, maybe I'm going to church, going to a wedding, going to whatever, and the weather is crappy outside and something happens to my car, yep, you got it. You can put your feet inside those bags and it'll keep your shoes nice and dry from the snow, nice and dry from the rain or whatever, or mud or whatever, that kind of stuff. They're also nice and handy. Plastic bags are just nice and handy to have. And the last thing I like to have that I always carry with me is lip balm. Okay, especially in the wintertime, my lips get a little chapped out. In the summertime, when the sun's beating down, it's nice to have some chapstick on there. And now you're saying, I know what you're saying to me, Rich, that's a lot of stuff. How can I keep that in my glove box? Where do I put it in my briefcase? Where do I put it in my backpack? I've got all this other stuff. It's not that much. This is not carry bag, go bag size quantities of stuff. That's separate. This is emergency. This is a little emergency kit to have. Um, if you cut yourself or if you need, somebody needs matches or a lighter or whatever. It's just something to have. And I love to have these things because you're always going to use it. So, okay, so you're asking, Rich, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. How big is all that? There it is. There's the entire kit right there. Everything that you want. There's 2 garbage bags in there. There's hand sanitizer. There's Band-Aids. There's an extra battery. There is an emergency blanket. you've got wire, you've got a small um, multi-tool, you've got a very small knife. Just a knife for, you're not gonna gut a deer with it. You got matches, you got a lighter, it's all right there. You got lip balm. That's it. Okay. Obviously, the socks aren't going to fit in there. I get that, but this is something personal to me, and I keep it anyhow. And this goes in a a Ziploc bag, probably a gallon bag, because I'll always have an extra pair of underwear, extra pair of shirts. Hey, I know what you're saying right now, Rich. Really, I'm the prepping guy. Got to have all that stuff available to you at all times. If I don't have it and I don't tell you about it, how are you going to carry it? So there, and I dropped my socks. But this is it. This is everything you need in a nice little Ziploc sandwich bag. It'll fit anywhere, and some of this stuff, maybe you don't want some of this stuff. Maybe you're saying, okay, I got it in my go bag. How many times have you left the house and you forgot your go bag or your carry bag? Not so much your go bag, I'll take that back. Your carry bag. Maybe you didn't have your backpack that day. Maybe you rushed out to get something and you needed a small item out of here. This is a great bag. These are essential items that you should carry with you wherever you go. That's it. That's your prepping tip of the week. Items you should always carry, plus anything that is particular to you that you might need. And if you can't get back to the house or whatever to get to it, it would really ruin your day. But keep it small, keep it precise, but keep it everywhere. Every car, every truck, every bag, wherever you go, okay, and briefcase. That's it. All right, so that's your prepping tip of the week for this Wednesday. And I hope it helps you out. I hope it got your brain to thinking. Maybe you don't want any of this stuff, but maybe there's other things that you want to put together to put in your car. Another thing you can put in your car in your glove box are the nice hand warmers, feet warmers. Should also be in your glove box, but I don't have it in this kit. I bet there's other things you can think of that you might want to put with it. Maybe you want to have like hard candy. Maybe you want some chocolate. Not in the summertime, but maybe you want hard candy all the time. Just something else. Just little things, but it's not big. Remember, you're not making a great big kit. This is not another everyday bag. It's not another carry bag. This is just a small little bag of things that you might need, and you'd be very mad if you didn't have them. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it, like I said, got your brain thinking. But like I always say, always be aware of your surroundings. Always have enough food, water, medicine, in case you have to bug out or if you're sheltering in place. And please prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. All right. We'll see you next Wednesday for the next prepping tip of the week. Thanks. Bye.